rotates, they've been able to lock it down nicely. And we see the terrorist side are making a big push through middle to A here. Already in the apartments, they're going a lot faster. This is the fastest round we've seen from them.
Yeah,
Might
indeed, it might be
shut
proving
down.
good. Pope trying to push up as well now onto A, but there's a player just
Oh,
in
he
front
lands
of him.
on
Oh,
Skiddy.
Skiddy.
And see, they're all kind of fallen back now. That one member dies and they all start to get scared and they kind of lose that momentum of their rush.
Yeah, indeed, and it seems like it's all left on Paint really to mop up the remains that was the T side. Oh, that was Tomahawk, but he's doing so much work right now. He's on 17-4. This is a massive scoreline. How could you stop him? Is there a way you could specifically lock down a player like this, or do you just, I don't know, have to work better as a team or individuals? How can they actually improve here as a T-sided team?
I feel like they're kind of fragmented at the moment. They're all over the place. They've not got no real goal. The previous round was the first round we've seen from them where they kind of rushed and had an idea, but as soon as a couple of their players died, they completely lost that. And wow, Adamski's picked up the AWP again. So we see two players with the AWP, Paint and Adamski, and Banana's just on complete lockdown.
Oh, Poe went for the jump shot on Mike and it didn't work. Mike gets 1 and 2 there.
Two from behind.
Wow, really good work from him. Skiddy racking up one, and Mike with the hat-trick
Wow.
of frags. Great work to Mike in Apsec, completely locking it down. There's no chance he was getting any shots landed on him and really working his stuff. But CT look very comfortable. I've got to say, you know, they've got the great weapons now. They've got the stack they exactly want. T are working with what they can, but it's just they seem very lost. And I haven't seen the banana push coming out from them. It seems it's all second mid and kind of hoping they get the picks, but they're just not happening. Would you recommend trying to switch something up?
Well, I think they know that obviously you've got Paint's Orb, who's been very strong this whole game.
Yeah.
And Banana seems a lot harder on this map compared to in 1.6 to be able to attack. It's very locked down, it's very narrow. I think it's a lot more narrow than it was in previous versions of Counter-Strike. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the terrorists can do in this position. If they're allowed to push up like they are now, they can look for that pick. But with Paint's Orb on there, it's just going to be very hard. I think they had the right idea going for A. They've been able to get into that mostly. And Mike comes from behind, takes out two of them. He's on the complete flank there. He's going to look for his third member we've seen in T-Spawn. Wob.
Oh, Skilly.
Now Mod is Mod's the final member left.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do.
He's going to look to get that bomb site, but there's a minute still left in the round.
So it's still I was about to say it's still possible.
Yeah, no, I was literally about to say the same thing, but Adamski was way on point on that.
Adamski heard me and just thought, no, it's not possible. I'm going to open right now and just prove you wrong. You know, I love commentator's curse. You can't go wrong with it. So I want to see.
Round right now, and it's 11-1 on the CT side. freakz are completely dominating so far. The terrorists just need to kind of put their mind to something and go straight into it, because at the moment they just seem too undecided all the time.
Yeah, they do seem very scattered, as Adamski will capitalise on that one, taking down Meta early on with that AWP shot again, just to rub in last round. As Wasteland is looking to push up Banana, but taking his time, as we can see the push being rather aggressive now from Paint pushing down. Sean finds Wasteland holding Banana there, and now, well, freakz really have the run of the map. They can rotate round behind, leaving Tomahawk in an awkward position.
Mike gets down 1, 2.
Gets a second.
Doesn't see the third there, and Wob comes round with the P90 to finish him off.
P90.
Yeah, P90 ever strong. So much more use in CSGO so far. Now, it's all up to Wob with that P90. Takes down another one. Still on 100 health. He's definitely dodging bullets here.
Indeed, but will he spot the one just behind him? Oh, he actually almost had him there. Christ, this is almost possible.
Eventually, he was caught round from all sides, but he did very well to keep dodging all them bullets.
He was so trapped, it was unreal. He could barely move without, having a player shooting a couple of bullets in his face. And I've seen Adamski pick up that AWP, so I want to follow him early on. He's been getting a couple of those opening shots, so I want to see if he can land them again. He does have the King Killer in his picture on here, so I'm appreciating that. You can't go wrong with Game of Thrones. Actually, he doesn't look like he's going for the initial peek here, so let's switch across. Skiddy, Mike dropping down those nades.
So far from the terrorist side, but Sean and
they're
pushing down.
Paint might have to actually get back a touch. He's dropped out the nade though.
Oh, Wasteland takes a nade to the face. He's left on 17 health.
Yeah, and T-side looking a little bit worse for where they're getting tagged up left, right and centre, but nevertheless, Wob does manage to frag onto Mike. Ooh. My game did lag a touch there, but Skiddy nevertheless doesn't lag at all.
Skiddy
Takes
holding
down
that
one.
A-bomb site all by
Yeah, he's
himself.
got to do a lot of work now. 1v3 pretty much on that side. His metal drop him down. Who's that?
They're going to get the
rotate?
bomb plant. Poe's putting that down now. It is a 3v2, but some of the health at Wasteland still on 17 HP.
Indeed. So
Mate
let's
is in a
call it
great position.
Yeah, he is indeed. Call it a 2v2.5. He doesn't quite count as the third player. His pain will take him out quite comfortably. Can he get a second? No, he can't. Poe denies that. And now it's all on Sean. A couple of shots connecting, but not much. He's confronted by a lot of smoke here. It's going to be very hard for him to take the site and take down players because they're playing very cautiously and carefully. Go place that time limit.
Oh,
And
wow.
there we go. That's a round they desperately needed, but still, is it too little too late, or is there still a chance here?
Well, this is better because if they can get the pistol round, they can start to rack up some rounds on the next half. But this is the last round, and they could really do with getting this. If they don't, it's going to be a complete uphill struggle for them.
Yeah.
They definitely
wanna see
could
them
move
switch it
forward
up.
more. Yeah, they need to
Yeah.
really push forward. It was a bit of a faster round at the start there. If they'd all gone
Yep.
for A earlier on, then maybe we would have seen that.
They could have been
a
something
bit
done.
more convincingly. A
Yeah,
straight push
indeed.
here from Skiddy down at the middle. They know he's there.
Oh, Skiddy! Wrong side paint there, racking up 2 frags between them. As now it's
Mate is doing a
3v3.
great job here at middle. He's taken down 2 already. He gets orked from behind as he turns by Adamski.
Oh, Pove absolutely decimating Mike there with that AK work. And now pushing out towards that A site. Oh,
Adamski.
Adamski!
There's
Absolutely
just one more left.
decimating it. Yeah, indeed, and it's all on Wob. Does he dare take on Adamski? That's the question. He's being flanked from behind as well. We can see that with the X-ray. He obviously can't. Now he's left to be found. Oh, Sean!
Sean takes his time and just nicely places that in his head there.
Indeed.
It's 13-2 for the first half.
Yeah, and the T side again, well, D_destroyed right now. They're having no chance of getting back into this one at the moment. Unless they switch something up. That's the thing, you know,
They could
they
be
had
really
so much
strong on
room.
the CT side.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like on the T side, they had so many moments where they were so close. Like, it was like, it came down to a situation they almost chose wrongly. Like, they wouldn't push in a certain area, or they wouldn't choose a certain way. And obviously you can't always choose the right way, don't get me wrong. But it almost felt like they just always kind of went for that wrong choice the whole way through. And well, obviously I'm not going to take anything away from freakz because they were so good throughout all of this. So, you know, obviously the work of pain.
Mike's dropped here. He said GG, but there is still a whole half to play for. Mike joins back.
You
I'm
good, Mike?
Confused.
I think Mike was confused. I think
Yeah.
the counting ability in CSGO... Oh, he's
He's
saying
having
game
a few
keeps dying.
problems.
I don't know. I reckon his counting ability let him down there.
The match is going to restart. We are going to go into this now.
So what was the scoreline so I can nicely write that down on my little notepad?
It's 13-2 in the first half.
13-2, lovely. Yeah, they have switched side now, so obviously the freakz side will be on T, the more aggressive attacking force, whereas tomahwak have to sit back and defend the A and B site. So it's going to be curious to see how this one plays out. I want to see
They're all
obviously a lot of
making their way
teamwork.
to A so far on the freakz lineup.
Yeah.
I
Big
guess
heavy
they're going to
second
go
mid
split
push.
apartments and middle. Yep, it's
Mike
3 of them
rotating,
going.
look at the bomb. Mike could do something here. He's actually not deciding. He's sitting around and waiting to go as Adamski applies some pressure towards Apps. They're bursting out of the balcony. Wasteland takes one. Ian with another. Wow, Lanny there making those shots really connect. A quick exchange of frags has happened, leaving it all on paint in a 1v4. And well, CT side seem very strong right now.
And that bomb is
see if they can
down at
keep
the
it
bottom
up.
of middle there. So
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
he's got a long way to go, but a bit of time to do it in.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. He's got
1
1 minute and 13, yeah. He could do this. He spots a player there just walking his way down mid, so he knows that there's a hell of a lot of people waiting to find him, but...
There's still there's one in Apps looking to take him out.
Christ, he is pinned in if I've ever seen it. Trying to look around with that pistol, but I just don't see this working in his favour. As cautious as you might want to be, you've got to do something special to get out of
And
this
they're waiting for
situation.
him at every angle there, and Paint takes a
Yeah.
hell of a lot of damage from middle.
Mike's
He's
had
waiting for that
enough.
last player to come out.
He's still trying to buy time here. Looking around for any sort of possibility to take down a player. He did tag up Bob there, but couldn't manage that final frag.
We're going to see if we can get the pause now, because they keep losing one player.
We are scared.
Just going to tab out a sec.
Oh, Mike's in. At least Mike's back in, but I think it's an Archon command they're going to need. So,
we are not the admins this time around.
Indeed, Banks did do a stellar job though. Let's just keep that in mind. But a quick push going out from Sean here, up to Banana, does get met with a little bit of resistance from an aid there, tagged up just a touch, taking up 9 HP early on. Meta waiting to go, you can see him down there, there's a lot of the P90s waiting to come out into action from the CT side, and those are going to be really just ripping apart the Ts if they get in the right places. Mike tagged up heavily there, he's got to be careful. He's been very aggressive up mid, and he's got punished for it almost.
Definitely, 3 HP left, and he's got the bomb as well, he needs to pass that on quickly before he gets dropped and left down.
Yeah, that could really prove a bad point. Nevertheless, Pope does find the frag on Sean there. And that Banana kind of hold is forever in the CT hands so far.
They haven't put these deagles to great use so far compared to what we've seen.
I haven't even heard a shot.
Rounds. There's been a few shots at the top of middle, but I'm sorry, at the top of Banana, but nowhere else, and they've not connected.
Skiddy's
Everyone's
trying.
on 100 HP.
Yeah, Skiddy trying to push in, misses 1, misses 2, misses... Oh, he misses all of the shots.
Comes from both ends, and the last player's in apps now. Adamski with his deagle as well.
Yeah, and Adamski trying to peek around, do some damage, and see if he can get any of these connected. We saw how good this player was in the previous half. But there we go.
Fire from all directions.
Yeah, cheeky little wall bang there, as we say in COD 4. But definitely doing its damage. And I really like the way they've kind of added a little symbol in for that in this as well, so you can see who's actually been killed through kind of objects. I think that's really good. But yeah, the CT side looking very strong. Is this going to be one of those change-ups and a massive comeback, do you reckon?
It's hard to say. Obviously, it's the eco rounds. The terrorist side lost pistol. Once they get the guns, everything will change. But that won't be until next round. And they're just going to go full push-up Banana now with their Glocks. Now, if they can pick off Pove or whoever's holding it quickly, then they'll be fine. Well, that Molotov does go down to send a lot of them backwards. Wow. Now, Sean was only able to reply just onto Pove there, who was super aggressive from the start. But this is the round that can change all of the terrorists picking up their AKs.
Yeah, indeed, and this is very much all in their hands. They've got to do something. But they did look really strong when they had weapons, so I wouldn't put it past them just to really spank this round when they get into it, and I really want to watch one of them. See who's got the front spawn. It is Paint, the danger man. Let's see if he can get an early pick with that AK. But it's some good use. They're actually going to split off a bit here, but through second mid. Skiddy watching Banana there. Adamski picking up the AWP as well, so a really big round from the T side money-wise.
Paint's here looking up top of mid. There's a player just on the left to him.
Oh, could he find him? Does spot Wob, but
Wob taking
that
up the P90.
So dangerous, that weapon. It's unreal. Close range, it seems almost unstoppable.
Mike shuts down Lanny as he's coming out of apartments there.
See Pope trying to take down a player on Banana here. Does spot one there. Is Skiddy down there. Does tag him up with the P90. Reloading. Ready to go. Ready to rumble. Let's see if the action's happening else. No, he does find that shot now, and that threat is completely out of the way. Drops down a Molotov just in case. The T side are very much on the back foot. No. It's now Sean, Adamski and Mike left to go, and they've got to do some work now. They've got to get going. They've got a player to find to even it up, so it's not impossible. They've got to do something. Those P90s are waiting to greet them out on this A site.
Definitely. And with the CTs being so far defensive, they're just literally sat in the bomb site. Freakz have got nowhere to go, really.
Yeah, Adamski having to peek out as the first person almost with that AWP, and there we go. Drops out his player. Oh, wow. Wob with that P90 long range. Sean nevertheless connected with Sean's Wasteland. Paint does chime in alongside Mike onto Wob. So, quick change of pace, but there we go. Meta does step up when it matters. Quickly
Great
denied
shot
by
by Mike.
Oh,
Mid-air.
he did that while jumping?
Yeah.
That was insane.
Mid-air, he just about hopped onto the box and took him out in the face, but to be shut down by Pove with the P90 a few seconds later.
I'd just stick with the P90 if I was them.
Yeah, they are not looking to buy up onto the AWPs or the M4s yet. They're sticking with their trusty P90s.
It seems a wise choice, if I'm honest. They're pretty powerful weapons. I'm really surprised. Even at quite a range, they seem very strong. So Adamski dropping down that early smoke, allowing a little bit of cover from mid, so you don't get those early peaks happening, and a little bit of movement from them, so they can just kind of make their way up. But Wob is looking for that early peak as Adamski will make his way around.
Straight up middle here with the Julies.
Oh,
and the
they're
Deagles.
feeling aggressive. Wob denies one,
Wob,
and a second,
third.
and a third. Wow, Wob takes a huge
Lanny
stand
sits down
CT side.
Skiddy, who goes the other way to all of his teammates.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I actually thought the terrorists were going to be able to just pop some one bullet or something, but
yeah,
no, Wob
no
held
one
that perfectly. Wob shut it down.
Yeah, indeed, Wob wobbling all over mid. It was just insane. It was literally one after the other. Like, no one seemed to be able to touch him. Like, whatever they did, they came with 4 weapons, and he basically found them all and just went, no, you're not getting up here. I want to see more coming out from T-side.
If I was the freakz team so far, because it has been 5 rounds in a row they lost, and
yeah,
is
it
almost
13-7
exactly
now?
what happened. Yes, 13-7.
Wow.
And that,
Real close one.
These will change so quickly. Terrace really needs to get some scores on the board, and it does seem quite CT heavy.
It does seem very CT biased even. And CT side are just happy sitting in as well. They don't feel the need to peek at all. They don't really have to. And that bomb looks like in a horrible place. He does manage to pick it up. That is Skiddy darting into the hay barrels, let's say, picking up out of the basket. So it's so curious to see the CT side very relaxed and comfortable. They're not going for the early peaks or picks. Lanny does lay down a little bit of fire to try and keep back Payne, who's trying to make his way towards that A site. There's also a flank up towards B, and here we go. Pope has to take down these players. Does get the frag onto Sean and Wob onto Payne. So there we go. The CT side really taking a stand. That defensive play working for them perfectly. Wasteland coming to his action, but finally a reply from the T side. Yeah, needed, really needed. freakz need this round
waiting for him in the site, but he's smoking to make sure they can't see him. He's going to jump into that pit there, and he's going to be greeted by a lot of CTs.
Yeah, he's trying to land that shot, and he does do just that onto Meta. Oh my
God, the bomb is being planted, and Wob is just hiding in the background. Takes out the bomb planter.
Wow. Let me find the rest.
He's still in sight, just hiding.
Oh my
onto
God.
Mike as well. This is going to be a great play from him there.
It's amazing work.
Adamski with his AWP is just left there. None of them can afford to be aggressive. And he just pokes out way too much there and gets picked off by Pope in the end.
Jeez,
that was a very close round there for the Terrace. They were just unable to get that bomb down, and Wob was in such a key position.
It was just Wob,
of his health. Yeah, he caught him off guard. That's why you need to come in there and check that bomb site all the way around, because little sneaky players like Wob will come in there and completely restrict you from doing what you want to do.
Yeah, and looking at the scoreboard, he's doing absolute wonders. And on 11-2, so really switching up. And well, the likes of we saw Paint being so useful. He's pretty much 0-0-6 right now. He's not looking so good. Seen that Molotov used on Banana now, roasting up that Banana pretty good. Pope does land the shot onto Sean. So early advantage.
Oh, he gets a grenade as well.
CT side. Oh, freakz are feeling pretty demoralised right now. They've had to retreat. 3 players, pretty tagged up players too. And here we go. Mike finds a shot onto Ian. Lanny even. I keep saying Ian. It's annoying. But the T side look worse for wear. They're in such a shoddy shape right now.
Oh, great shot by Paint
wow.
there. Moving deagle headshot to Pope, who was just looking to peek down a bit more. And this could be when they break into the B bomb site. They can react fast enough before CTs rotate.
Good. There we go. Paint does drop out that flash towards spawn. I do believe just to keep him back even further. Does spot a player towards the side. Does get the tag, but not the frag. And now Wob chimes in, takes down Adamski. Meta gets one for himself, and now it's all on Paint. Gets to the first with the P90, spins around with the Deagle, trying to land that shot early on. Flash comes out. He's restricting his vision and sound. He's got to run away.
He has got the bomb, and they are both in the B bomb.
He could do this.
He's running for dear life, but they are Wasteland's also doing the same, and he'll be in a much quicker, given the CT side is a bit smaller gap in between.
But clever play from Paint.
Smart thing, Paint here.
Yeah, really smart play. Expecting Wasteland to be on the rotate, and now just kind of splitting up the defenders between these 2 sites, hoping they'll be able to catch Wob off guard. But we saw Wob; he was very cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, this could be this could be terrible. Wob very paranoid at spawn, and he's right to be.
There's only 16 seconds left in it now. Oh, Wob! He knew he was expecting that. This is what I mean about communications. If Wasteland's telling Wob where he is, then they're gonna know, like, that bit's not secure. He can just walk around. Yeah,
and is the scoreline really 13-9 right now?
Yes, it is 13-9.
Wow.
And from being 13 for 2, the counter-terrorists are really just freakz needing to get some more rounds on the board now. We've seen a complete change round from the previous half.
Yeah, the likes of Skiddy not get a frag.
Yeah.
Not
ideal.
ideal.
It's going to be a heavy mid and apps push again. The Molotov's going down a middle. The use of this Molotov is great so far from the CT side.
Yeah, I'm really liking the way you can kind of hold back pushes, and you can use it to buy time and work the rotates.
Run away.
But yeah, exactly. I think the CT side are pretty much aware of the second mid push. You can see the way they're all adapting to it. Wasteland adjusting accordingly. Mike trying to peek down apps. No one there to receiving. But yeah, this A side looking very locked down right now. They're desperately trying to break through mid. Paint leading the way with that AK, and he could manage a shot round here if he goes around the corner at the right time, but he's very cautious.
What I love about Tomahawk is that once they see an aggressive push, they are just staying all the way. Wow, great one to wob from Paint there.
Yeah,
I'll come back to what I was saying once we're not in a less tense position.
Yeah, right now it's all very much down to the T side to get these picks in. Sean does get the tag, but not the frag, as he's trying to do some work here. Lanny down, but quickly avenged. Wasteland just
they've got the bomb once again under their control.
Yeah, Sean and Skiddy in a real bad position. Skiddy now left, and the man who hadn't had a frag yet, and it's another round without a frag. And it's not looking good for them.
8 for 0, and freakz are going to turn into the back foot here a bit. What I was saying about Tomahawk is they're playing so passively and so well at the moment in terms of that once they see an aggressive push coming, they're not just staying and being like, let's try get a few frags. They're dropping a grenade, they're falling back, they're looking for backup. And
clever play, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so smart. You don't see enough teams do this.
It takes a lot of discipline to do it. It's very easy to try to think, oh, I'll get that 5-man, but you're not going to do it, and you're really just going to die and give the other team some money. But the CT side doing absolute wonders and playing very smart and very very team play based, which I like to see. Bit of a mid-app split here.
A bit of a push on apps here, quite aggressive by Skiddy. Wow,
Wasteland,
Mike.
Great position.
Mike gets dropped by Wasteland from Graveyard.
Yeah, nicely elevated position there, just completely on the level, not at a disadvantage, but he's met by 4 players, overextending that peak. Lanny lands one, can he land another? No, he can't. Sean quickly in there, but Wob comes through as 2 frags go in favour to him. And Wob absolutely mopping the floor with the T side right now. He's like, I don't like this mop. I'm just going to grab you guys and just clean up. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, what an absolute exchange of complete game style. I'm loving what Tomahawk are doing right now.
Yeah, definitely. And if they continue like this, they might even get 14 for 0 because the terrorists cannot reply. And all we're seeing from freakz here now is they've got a bunch of deagles and they're on the back foot. Their money is completely ruined. It's buy up eco, and that's a situation you don't want to be in as a terrorist.
Yeah,
and we were talking about what if we think this map's CT-sided or not. So far I'm believing it's turning into complete CT-side as the terrorists on both halves have been able to hardly do anything, and Tomahawk at the moment are leading the way for CT.
Yeah, and it's so different. I can't believe how different this team looks on CT, but
And
here
they
we
are
go,
all
really
pushing up
collective
mid at the
push.
same time. This is what we want to see.
Oh,
They drop Adamski without any losses.
Lanny running back in absolute fear after an army of men came to greet him. Skiddy takes him down.
And this is the power of all them deagles.
Yeah, indeed, the wall of Deaglemen. Meta nevertheless finding the frag onto Skiddy, leaving only Sean and Paint to do the damage, but the bomb is down, so let's not write him off yet. Oh, it's all on Paint. 3 HP finds the shot onto Meta.
Or if he gets tagged by that.
Careful. He's got to be so careful. If he gets this, I will eat my hat. If I have a hat, I will eat it. Oh my god, this is so close.
It's a game of...
Literally cat and mouse.
It's a movement game right there.
Yeah.
That was so close. Paint did such a great job, and that's the power of them deagles and just the rush together. Yeah, maybe they should look at doing that with some guns in their hands.
Definitely would be a possibility in my mind.
Wow, so it's 10 for 0 now. It's getting ever closer. So that is currently 13-12, almost tied.
I can't believe how close
we did not
this is getting.
expect this a few moments ago before the half
it's a whitewash. Yeah, this is going to be dull. But then no. You know, they're like, John, we're going to wake up just on one half. Sod you.
Definitely.
Yeah, second mid push going out from the T side. They're trying to switch things up, put those AKs to good use, but they seem more cautious now, once again kind of falling back into that similar gameplay that's not really worked for them so far. But obviously with those weapons they do have to be cautious to an extent. It does cost a fair bit of dollar.
The way the CTs are playing, they're unable to get any of these aggressive picks off where they're looking for a CT player to overextend themselves, which is just not happening for them. So they need to do a collective rush like we saw in the Deagle round just then.
Yep. Yeah, it takes a lot of teamwork to go for a bit of that though, but Wob is there waiting to receive Mike. Oh, can he find another? He just tagged up Sean as well. The CT arch push is not looking good for Sean. There's 2 players waiting around there, and he's got to just get out of there. There's no chance for it. And you can see the rotate coming out. The T side are looking a little bit
away
shambolic.
From his teammates here at Banana. There's just one. It's going to be a one-on-one in Banana here.
Yeah. It's Pove peeks round. The rotate's coming out, I believe. They're actually running back down mid.
And they're all going towards B, and there's only one member left in B, and that is Meta. We're going to see if he'll be able to hold this off now. Adamski's going for the aggression.
Do they know he's there though? That's the question. I think he's pretty well hidden. Oh, he does burst down the side, finds one. Can he find a second? No, he can't. Adamski quickly takes him down. Yeah, good play from him. It had to come out there. Paint once again tagged up heavily. Wob does find the frag on Sean. 2v3, advantage to the CT side. Pove on the peak, does find Adamski. It's all on Paint on 10 HP. This is not where you want to be. Plays left, right and centre, and Wob's there. And can you believe it?
Trying to stay hidden, but they just take the retake again once. It's just nothing the terrorists seem to be able to do. Everything they try. But it was a good re-rotate from the CTs there.
Yeah, but can you really believe the scoreline so far?
Oh, it is 13-13 right now.
It's completely even.
And you would have never expected this having watched the first half. Never.
I'm glad I didn't make any bets on this one. I would be eating hats. I'd be doing terrible things. So the second mid push coming out once again. It seems as soon as the freakz do get some weapons in their hand, they seem a little bit more cautious. And they're just kind of biding their time. But Payne, beautiful shot onto Wob there, opening up mid quite quickly. Can he take it through? Oh, flashed up, denied. Nevertheless, carrying on, does tug up Lanny there. Through to watch he goes.
Payne's
Very aggressive.
Super aggressive.
Yeah, I love it. I like to see that. He's really trying to push the CT side and keep them on their toes. Does find another frag
takes down Lanny from behind, and he knows there's one in
work.
big pit. Wasteland takes him down. But that was a great push from Paint, but the rest of his teammates just weren't with him. This is what I mean.
What are they doing? Look how far back they are.
They're so passive that it's just not working in their favour here. They need to be more aggressive and follow what Paint was doing, because they could have been demolishing that bomb site right now. But obviously people are rotating. The CTs are trying to work out exactly where the terrorists are.
Yeah, and the T side now have another side to break through basically. You know, Paint did all the damage. They got in there with him. It would have been pretty much GG on this round. But now giving the CTs just a chance to get back in here. You can see there's a player waiting to receive them on side. It is Wasteland, takes down one. Denied by Adamski. Meta chimes in onto Mike. And it's all on Meta. Oh, he literally caught that nade on his face. Good catch from Meta there. Utilising facial features as best he can. So looking towards pit, does spot a player down there. It is Adamski.
Oh, if he just turned a little bit less, he would have seen Sean before getting thrown down. And there is just a couple more rounds left in this, really. They terrorists finally did get a game back on there, but yeah, it's not working.
Indeed. And well, T-Seamer player down at the moment, which isn't ideal.
They can pause it now.
I guess they're just going for it. But at such a critical point like this, I think it's I'd question that. You know, I'd want every single chance I can to get these round on the board.
You don't want to give up so early, especially just coming off a round where you've just won and could possibly bring it back.
Especially with Paint, you know, really doing some beautiful work for them.
Definitely.
They're trying it again. Mike now leading the charge, but without Paint, you know, really pushing these sites, I just don't see it really happening for them. They're so cautious. They're almost overly cautious.
Yeah, this is the problem. They are too passive.
Mike does find Pove though. Now doesn't check his corners, and Wob just punishing him for that, and now might take down a lot more of his team, and that's what you get for not checking your corners, folks. It's the T-sider quickly taken down by Wasteland.
Now that was perfect play by Wob there, because he must have tagged them for about 50 damage each.
Yep.
Ran away, and that grenade came in from Wasteland, demolished them. And he takes out Sean, and that takes it to 14-14. So we are still locked at evens here.
Yeah, no side really letting it run away too much as of yet. I say that, the CT side is on 12-1 if you look at it in this half, but obviously we saw something very similar in the first. So Skiddy now back in.
Skiddy is back now, but sadly only on 800 money. Unless someone can drop him, it's going to be a bit tough.
Yeah, it's a bit of an uphill struggle.
They are throwing around them guns there.
Yeah, grabbing for those guns like, I need a weapon. I almost feel for Skiddy now. He's lost a lot of that momentum. As soon as you kind of lose that kind of push, you're already on the back foot. You kind of lost that mind game straight away.
Nope.
So now
Rob's quite aggressive here.
Yeah, feeling ready to go.
He's got back up from his teammate. Lanny helps him out a big lot there, and he's only on 6 health there.
Yeah, indeed. Fire coming in from the CT. He's trying to keep back the T side so they can adjust accordingly. You can see it coming out. And Paint is desperate to get going now. There's a player just to his right. We can obviously see it with the X-ray, but no one else can. Now he's got to react. Lanny did take down Sean, who was in naps. Good work from Paint. Just quickly getting the revenge frag there. He might have just seen that nade coming out. Well, it was actually a flash from Wob. So no one of those players are.
Huge nade, loses almost 42 health from that nade.
Critical work. You see how closely together everyone is sitting. But Wob can do a lot of damage if he peeks around, but no, Pate does it first. Great play, evening it all up, 2v2 now.
And there's only one in each side. Obviously, Mate has taken the rotate, but he's going to be a little bit behind. But he could get behind both players here.
Oh, Skiddy. Skiddy fighting Wasteland at last. He seems to be better on this reconnect. Getting that first frag on the board. But Meta on the rotate round from that B site. Now 2 to find. Bomb now ticking. This is a critical round if I've ever seen one. Spots Pain there, but I wouldn't challenge Pain like that. The man's been absolutely dropping people, and that's how. Slamming that headshot home, and well, the T side of...
Well, that's it now. It's 15-14. So, yeah, if the terrorists get this round, that's it.
Wow.
And
that would be such a shame.
We would have casted. Yeah, after all that
Yeah.
battling from the CTs, they were doing so well. And tomahwak have played so. I'm actually amazed. It's probably the best CT side I've seen from a team from tomahwak this half, because it was just so smart. They're not over committing. They're not
It's
looking,
the control
just
of
looking for
pace.
the kills. Yeah, they've got it all on lockdown. They know what they're doing.
Ooh, big push coming out here from the
Paint's leading it. They're
freakz
just
side.
charging through the Molotov there.
Oh, look
Eventually
at the
getting
Molotov.
picked off by that last bit of damage. Now we've got 3 players who are working on B for the CT side, while the rest of the team are there.
Oh, that Molotov is going to do a lot of work. Wob, your timing with that was sensational. Really just keeping back the T side and just kind of pushing them into one area here. Oh, and CT, there we are.
And that is it, 15-15.